Hi everyone, it's Chris, and let's check out the Winsor and Newton Studio Collection colored pencils. So this is the 24 set. I know that they have a 12 set, a 36 set, and a 48 set. And they retail here in the Philippines for this set. It cost me 1,050 pesos. So each pencil costs roughly around 45 to 46. Yeah, around that price, around the 45 peso mark per pencil. So if you put that in US dollars, it's around a dollar per pencil. So I think it's not a bad deal, and you get here a huge and beautiful metal case. So if you are buying from the Philippines, I urge you to follow the IFX store, which is now the mother company of Conte, Winsor and Newton, and Liquitex here in the Philippines. And yeah, so here's a price. Okay, so in iflex, I think in ifex, okay, in ifex, they sometimes go on crazy 40% off, and you can buy this pencils for as cheap as 780 pesos. So that's a pretty great deal. So if you're more patient for those sales, then definitely check out and buy and consider buying these online if you live in the Philippines. So it comes here, as you could see, I haven't opened it yet because I have the discipline. I was dying while I was at cab. I was like itching to poke and probe and wanting to swatch these pencils. But I tried to be kind, I tried to be trustworthy and open it in front of you all here on camera. I don't know if you've watched my last haul of my pro markers and the pigment markers, and those were difficult to open. And these ones, it wasn't that difficult to remove from its plastic casing. So it comes with a sleeve containing information of the Winsor and Newton of the product, and you have here swatches of the representative swatches of your colored pencils. It has this this deceitful sticker that sometimes I missed when I was trying to open the pigment markers, and it was pretty an embarrassing moment trying to open it up. So this is the metal case for our colored pencils, and it's pretty and it's beautiful and it looks very professional. Okay, so it snaps shut, but it's very snug, and that's with the case wrapped in plastic. So let's open it. Let's open it up. It's like my color with pencils, but yeah. Oh my god, did you just see what happened? Oh my god. Give me a few seconds to recover. And we're back. I was just saying that this is far easier than the opening of the pigment markers from the last haul, but the struggle is real on that one. Okay. So these are the pencils in all its Winsor and Newton glory. So it comes in 2 tiers, and the pencils smell okay. No suspicious scent. Alright, so let's take a look at the pencils now. As you could see, it has here now a beautiful, beautiful soft gray coating, and the caps are the ends of the pencils are cupped, and you have here at the tip a color representation of the pencil. Then you see here now the name of the color, and you have here now the gorgeous Winsor and Newton logo. Now, there are no other information here on the pencil, so no information of their light fastness, nor does it state a barcode or a color number. So, it gives me the impression that there are no open stock for these pencils, and that if you want another of the colors from this set, you would have to buy the entire set of it. So that's a bit disappointing, but nevertheless, okay, let's try them out one by one by swatching them here on my Peter Popper's sketchbook. So I've made use of these pencils, fair enough. And from my experience making use of it in other than swatching, which is creating this sphere, um, my first impressions for these pencils are one, the colors are pretty vibrant, very vivid, almost comparable to one of the most common and well-known and well-renowned, well-used colored pencil brands out there. So these Winsor Newton are very comparable to those Prisma colors that we have. But this one, despite the many layers that I placed, does not have that severe of a wax bloom. I mean, you could see some shine on it, but there's not that nasty hyper reflective appearance to it compared now to cheaper wax based pencils. But I have to really applaud Winsor and Newton to how pigmented these colors are and how vivid the colors that they have in this 24 palettes are. And despite this set being only 24 colors, you could see now that you can go in different directions because you can push the values of each of these shades from something that's very light to something that is pretty dark. The layering and mixing capabilities of these pencils is actually really good and really admirable. So the midtones that you may want can be easily achieved by simply layering pencils one over the other using those paper thin layers of these wax-based pencils. So my final thoughts on these pencils for my first round of tryouts, they're really good. They're very pigmented and very vivid, and they are worth its price tag for an entry level pencil. If you really want to get into the art of making use of colored pencils, feel free to start with these sets of colored pencils. Its ranking in terms of light fastness is yet to be seen and determined, but read on the sleeve that there is light fastness. Yeah, here it says that they are excellent in light fastness here on their sleeve. As you can see, they're clear as day. Okay, they say excellent light fastness, but um, we have to double check our resources to corroborate that because only ASCM and Blue Ball tests could absolutely determine the light fastness of a particular pencil. So that's my 2 cents and my experience making use of these Winsor and Newton Studio Collection Soft Tech Core colored pencils. I hope to share more of my outputs making use of this product. And of course, I'll have this in rotation with my other colored pencils. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and keep creating art. Love you all. Bye.